Domain settings allow you to customize your domain to best suit your district or organization. I'm going to cover the basic tools you need to help you get started. In the Domain tool, click the vertical bars and Domain Settings. The settings you can edit on this screen are arranged in alphabetized cards. In the Authentication area, Buzz supports the use of Single Sign-On, SSO, to allow users to sign into one application, for example, a student information system, and be automatically logged into Buzz without needing to re-enter the credentials. The avatars, if enabled, will allow users to choose a profile picture from a list of pre-approved avatars, and from this card you can add, upload, and delete these avatars. The badges allow course authors to set up badges that can be automatically awarded to students upon their completion of specified activities, or awarded manually by the teacher or grader in the Clipboard. Let's view this from a teacher perspective. As a teacher, in the Clipboard, I can choose students that I want to assign badges to. Under the badge area, the badges that I import as an administrator will show up for them. The other place it will show up is in the editor. As I'm building my courses, I can open up the badge area. I can drag and drop badges onto activities, which means when a student completes those activities or folders, they will automatically receive that badge. You use blackout dates to specify the dates you don't want included when calculating due dates for users in the domain that are enabled in a continuous enrollment course. Continuous enrollment courses do not have a start and end date. From the teacher perspective, in the calendar area, all blackout dates will show in the calendar for teachers and students. In the landing page, you can easily create domain-wide landing page content that appears on the user's home and specify which role sees it. From a teacher perspective, this is the landing page area and the content that they would see. Again, you can make this viewable to teachers or students or both. In the language, you can easily set default platform language for a domain, as well as provide other language options that other users can choose. Learning standards are used to help assess objective mastery. Buzz allows you to align course activities with standards from various states and/or organizations. By default, Buzz makes the following standards available to all domains: Common Core, Next Generation, and standards from all states in the US, which are represented by a 2-letter code. For example, this is the NSGG, the Common Core, and Idaho. You separate each by a comma. Rubrics allow you to create rubrics for course authors to use with the rubric editor. Let's look at this from a teacher or author perspective. When I go into the editor and the syllabus view, I can open an activity that is gradable. When I go to the Settings tab under the Gradebook and Submission window, I can view under the score entry the option to choose a rubric. When I click Add a Rubric, I have a drop-down. I can choose an empty rubric, or I can choose template rubrics. If you create a rubric at the domain level, this is where you could choose that as a teacher or author and click Add. This will pre-populate with the rubrics available from my district or organization. This can save a lot of time for teachers and authors when they're creating gradebook submissions. Let's go back to domain settings. And in the student options, you can allow students to change their email, change their password, change their profile picture by picking from the avatar, allow students to see peers who have completed course activities, hide the ability to enter score registration codes, or hide the ability to send email. You can specify when you want a course to start counting down days before it ends for students with a course ending countdown. This countdown appears in the Activities, Course Home, and Performance for students. For example, you can see here that it's going to let me know that I have 6 months remaining of this course. The theme allows you to change and manage themes for your course. This will be under a different video. Use the domain settings to configure your domain for your exact needs.